Let me tell you something, boys and girls. Smock, Smoke Tech, whatever you want to call them, they are on a freaking roll. Top company right now, in my opinion, producing great products. This is my favorite kit that they produced thus far. My favorite kit, and this is the Osub 80 watt TC Plus kit. I don't know what it is about this thing. The mod, it just feels awesome. Feels perfect in the old hand, perfect size. It just feels of good quality. The tank that comes with this is the Brit Beast tank, and it comes with 2.4 ohm Q2 Baby Beast coil heads. And these coil heads, I've tried 10 of them. 10 of these Q2 coil heads have not had one shit to bed on me. They've all been fantastic. It's got this chuff cap on the top, okay? You unscrew it, you fill it up. That's like the top cap, and it holds 2 mils of e-liquid. So yeah, this mod is an 80 watt mod. You can vapor in temperature mode and regular wattage mode. You can vapor in nickel, titanium, stainless steel, all that good stuff. Right now, I'm only vaporing at 45 watts with the Q2 0.4 ohm Q2 coil head. I got the airflow about wide open, and I'm just going to show you what she can do. And that's 45 watts, guys, and I'm getting kick-ass flavor, kick-ass vapor. Alrighty, so here's the packaging for this Smock Osub 80 watt TC Plus kit. And in that packaging, you receive a Smock Osub 80 watt TC mod. You also receive a Brit Beast tank with a 0.4 ohm pre-installed Q2 Baby Beast coil head. It includes an extra Baby Beast 0.4 ohm Q2 coil head, an extra glass tube, it includes extra O-rings, and last but not least, they include a USB cable for charging and upgradable firmware. Oh yeah, and of course they include a warranty card and a kit user manual. So let's go ahead and start with this Osub 80 watt TC mod. A few specs for you. She's 75mm by 54.5mm by 25mm. On this side, you got your menu screen, you got your BB style wattage up, wattage down buttons, your USB port for charging and upgradable firmware. At the top, you got your 510 connection, stainless steel 510 threads, and spring-loaded 510 pin. At the base, she's got 10 ventilation holes. Also at the base, she's got a reset hole / button, which gives you an option to reset this mod if you need to do so. Also, this mod's got this side firing panel, side firing switch, whatever you want to call it, but it's clicky. It's comfortable. It's probably one of my favorite features to this mod. Oh yeah, and this firing panel fires from about right here and higher. Okay, but down here it doesn't fire. Just letting you know. A few more specs for you. This device has a built-in 3300 milliamp hour battery. You can vapor between 1 watt and 80 watts. She can be vaped in temperature mode, nickel, titanium, stainless steel, TCR mode. She could also be vaped in regular wattage mode. In regular wattage mode, you could vapor all the way down to 0.1 all the way up to 3 ohms. In temperature mode, you could vapor from 0.06 all the way up to 2 ohms. 5 clicks of the fire panel turns her on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you guys can see, we're running it in regular wattage mode. You got the wattage all the way to the right. The battery gauge, normal, that's the preheat boost settings. And you got normal, minimum, maximum, hard. Also shows the resistance, the voltage, and the puff counter. Just like most of the recent Smock products. Alright, so in order to get into the menu settings, it's pretty much the same as every other recent Smock product. Like the Alien Kit, I mean, it's pretty much the same, except the Alien Kit's got a much larger screen. But in order to get in, 3 clicks of the fire panel, 1, 2, 3. And the first thing you are going to see is this little icon right here. And that is, when you click on it, it helps you change the temperature. So from temperature to wattage, that's what I mean. Wattage to temperature, that's what it does. Wattage to temperature. Click on temp. We can go in and we can change the preheat settings. It's the same for wattage mode. We can change from normal to hard to max to minimum. Choose that. Then you can change the coil type. Stainless steel, nickel, titanium, whatever you choose is going to take you back to the menu screen. And then you're going to see it in temperature mode. You can adjust in Fahrenheit or Celsius. Shows the preheat boost up here that we chose. Next setting after that allows you to view your puff counter. Then the one after that allows you to change the resistance of your coil. That's cool, huh? Then the one after that, you could change your TCR. That's right. And then after that, it's got more settings like stealth mode, contrast mode. And then the one after that, you can turn the device on or off. Then the last one is, it just takes you back to the menu screen. Pretty easy, guys. Pretty easy. And if you fire this device with nothing on there, what's it going to say? It's going to say check atomizer because nothing's screwed onto this device. Now, if you go to pop something onto this device, you hit the fire button. It's going to ask you if you have an old or new coil. And we're going to say new. Click on the fire panel and boom, we are ready to rock. 5 clicks, the fire panel locks this device. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She is locked, which means this device is locked completely. You can't fire her up. You can't adjust the wattage up or down. I mean, she's locked. To unlock it, 5 clicks the fire panel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and she is unlocked now. Oh yeah. Now you can also change it between wattage and temperature mode on the fly by holding down the fire panel and the wattage down button down at the same time. And you can also change the preheat boost settings by holding down the fire panel and the wattage up button down at the same time. And that's on the fly. You can also lock the power or the temperature by holding down the wattage up and wattage down buttons down at the same time. So check it out. Here's the Smock Brit Beast tank that comes with this kit. Comes in 2 different color options like I showed you before, black like you guys see, or stainless steel. She's 24.5 millimeter in width and she's 43 millimeter in height. She holds 2 mils of e-liquid, got dual bottom adjustable airflow, and the airflow ring, perfect amount of restrictiveness, and you can take this airflow ring off, which I'm going to show you in a second. But she comes with 2.4 ohm Q2 Baby Beast coil heads. She's got this chuff tip, and this is the top cap, and she unscrews like so, and then you just fill her up. You got 2 big slots. I mean, like I said, 2 mils of e-liquid. Then you got this section right here, and this section unscrews from the coil head, and the tank section tank pops off like so. You got your coil head, your Q2 coil head, and look at it. It looks a little gunky in there. Like I said, been vaping on this thing for about a week, but still going strong. Airflow band slides off like so, and there you have it right there. Like I said, straightforward freaking tank. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Tank pops on there, press fits. This section screws into the coil head and press fits into the tank. All you gotta do from there is just fill her up, pop this sucker on there. 510 thread, smooth, 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 and as you guys can see, it does not have a protruding or adjustable 510 pin. And at the base of the tank, it says designed by Smock. And check it out once again, here's what the Brit Beast tank looks like on this Smock Osub 80 TC mod. I think it looks a tits. And check it out, she comes in 2 different color options, black or stainless steel. Well, we're gonna get into the pros. A few cons for you, okay? First of all, with this tank, you can't use your standard 510 drip tip. It's not standard 510 drip tip compatible. And the only other con that I can find with this kit, with this mod, is that in temperature mode, you cannot adjust the wattage, okay? That's the only other con. I guess if you want to be nitpicky, this sucker, it only holds 2 mils of e-liquid, and you know, if you're a juice hog, you're probably not going to like that, but that's about it, man. That's all I could find with this product. I mean, everything else, a bunch of pros. Little size comparison for you. I got this Micro 150 sitting next to this Osub 80 watt TC. Got a review coming on this Micro 150, by the way, but the Micro 150 is obviously bigger. It's 70, you get 70 watts more power. Yeah, just showing you though. I mean, she's not that much bigger though. She's thicker, a little wider. A size comparison next to this Alien kit. And just for titties and skittles, a size comparison next to this Tesla 40 watt stealth kit. Now on to the pros. First of all, this thing is ergonomic, feels good in the old hand. I like the way this thing feels better than the Alien mod. And the way that I've been vaping on this sucker is I either vape it where the fire switch is facing away from me and just like this, and or I vape it to where the fire switch faces my palm. It's either way, it's comfortable. Even though the Alien mod's super comfortable, those are totally different beasts, man. You got 200 watts with that, or high wattages. With this one, you only get up to 80 watts. So if you're looking for a higher wattage device, this isn't for you. But if you're looking for, 60, 70, 80 watts, you're going to like this, man. The fire button or fire panel, there's no feedback. It's clicky. It just feels good. And I never have any misfiring. The menu system, menu screen, it's easy to navigate, as you guys saw. If you've dealt with regulated mods, you're going to like it. It's just super essential. Wattage up, wattage down buttons. You got these BB style buttons. Some of you guys may not like them. I don't mind them, okay? The USB port on the side, it's got upgradable firmware. I upgraded it for this black one. It works. Also, you can charge it. It's got the built-in 3300 milliamp hour battery, which to me lasts a long, long time. I get great battery life. Again, I'm not vaping at its full 80 watts. I'm vaping anywhere between 45, 65, 70 watts max. The tank, love the coil heads that came with that. Comes with 2 coil heads. Comes with an extra glass tube, so if you're to break this one, you got that one to go to. And the airflow on this is smooth. It is loud, but it is smooth. And it's smooth all across the board. Personally, I like the chuff cap. I think it's comfortable. Even though it's not 510 drip tip compatible, I think it's comfortable. Top fill is easy peasy. What a sleazy. Back to the mod. She vapes good in temperature mode. You can vape her nickel, titanium, stainless steel, as you guys saw, or TCR. There's one nitpicky con, and it's not really a con to me, but it may be a con to you guys that I did not point out in the close-ups, and that is the screen is small. It's small compared to the Alien mod. It really doesn't bother me, but it may bother some of you guys. Everything I've screwed onto this mod has been compatible. Screw down flush, made a connection. Oh yes. And as far as price point goes, I'm seeing online shops, there's a couple of them selling them for about 60 bucks. That's like the average price. To me, I think it's a steal. I'm gonna go ahead and state it. I'd buy it in a heartbeat. If I'd lost this thing today, I'd definitely go out tomorrow and buy it. I've been enjoying it that much. Anytime there's a kit or there's a mod that I just keep going back to, and can't put it down, I'm definitely gonna recommend it. This is Rip Trippers, and remember, smoking is dead, vaping is the future, and the future is now.